It is December 31st, 2018. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Steam Mobile Tech YouTube channel. This is the last edition of Steam Mobile Tech for the year 2018. I know it's been a while since I did a video, and I definitely wanted to get this one out quickly, but I wanted to take a moment to thank you all for your continued support here on the Steam Mobile Tech YouTube channel. It's been a great year. There's been great growth with the channel. The community is fantastic. All the interaction in the comment section, all the viewership, I appreciate it so much, and I thank you for your continued support. And also, I'd like to give a shout out to my patrons over on the Patreon. It's for Steam Mobile Tech on the Patreon side. Again, thank you for your continued support. Looking forward to potentially having some growth through the Patreon channel. So if you could, in the description below, go ahead and give it a visit. See if it's something you'd like to consider supporting, as we do have a great community there as well as here on the YouTube channel. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into the video. We actually have here, and you guys can see it there on the screencast, we have our first speed results from the AT&T 5G speed connections. And what was used here was the Ookla speed test app. I think the Redditor that actually gave the screenshots, it's there on the screencast there, so you can check that out if you're interested in that. In terms of the results, this is actually kind of interesting, and this is why I wanted to present it. So these results were taken from a specific location, Indianapolis, Indiana, which is a big tech hub, obviously, something big for AT&T. It's one of their first 5G cities, markets that are receiving that particular network upgrade. Now, in terms of the 5G screenshot, we've got a ping of 77 milliseconds, which is actually not good. If I was to consider a 77 ping, regardless whether it's 4G or 5G, I would say that's poor. Now, to consider that it's 5G, it's really poor. Download speeds there are 195 megabits per second. I'd say that's excellent. But in terms of 5G standards, it's not. It's actually nothing special. The uploads came in at 17 megabits per second. So overall, I think the results aren't really giving us what we probably were expecting. You guys can let me know in the comment section below, but something even more telling, and I'll show you guys the next screenshot, is the 4G LTE screenshot that the same user posted. This is the same location, this is the same LTE network that AT&T has deployed. So, you know, switching from a 5G connection to a 4G connection, you could see the ping is exactly the same. You could see that the download speeds are just a little bit slower, 195 megabits per second compared to 187, and the upload is, again, you know, just a little bit slower. It's interesting to see that the 4G LTE and the 5G LTE have very little difference. I'd say that's about a 5% or so slower connection in terms of download, but the ping is the same. Now, in terms of 5G performance, one of the big perks with 5G is supposed to to bring extremely low latency, like sub 10 megabits or sub 10 milliseconds. That's not showing that. So I think this is actually very, very indicative of AT&T's kind of marketing ploy, in which this is not real 5G. This is a situation where they're actually calling this 5G evolution, 5GE, where a device is connected to a certain, 5G hotspot, as they're calling it. And you could tell here that this is a little bit of tomfoolery. I think, what this is this is just a marketing technique. They're trying to make it seem like they're getting their 5G out there. But unfortunately, for anybody that's been following the channel, for anybody that is, privy to this type of information and what 5G is supposed to bring to the table, this is not 5G. This is not really showing us anything. The latency isn't there, the download speeds aren't there. This is definitely not indicative of a 5G network. So, this person was also saying that on their device, in the corner in the network, at the top where the network information is, it was saying 5GE. So it's indicating from AT&T side that it is on a 5G network, and it's a faux 5G network, but it is indicating that it's connected to some sort of an AT&T hotspot of some sort. Now, it's just not real 5G. So you guys give me your thoughts and opinions on what we're first seeing here with this speed test, the results. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are. I think I'm pretty clear about my stance on it. It's obviously not real 5G as we're expecting, and as we know, it's not standards based, and it's just not showing us the performance that we would expect. So That wraps up this video. Thank you again for all your continued support. If you'd like to support the channel, please like and share, and also check us out on the Sneed Mobile Tech Patreon page. All the links in the description below. So for 2019, I wish you all peace. I wish you all wealth, health, and I wish you all happiness. And hopefully 2019 is an even better year than 2018. So thank you again for your continued support. I will see you guys on the next video, 2019. Peace.